Harry moment. The shocking news has shaken the day, and I tell you about it with all the details. While there has been good news, such as Prince Harry's desire to be with his family again, there are also troubling moments for the health of King Charles III. On the one hand, Kate Middleton's recovery is progressing slowly, and Kate Ferguson's cancer continues to be a major global concern. In this context, I want to talk to you about Prince Edward, the favorite brother of King Charles III, who is currently at the center of media attention. Edward is a key player for the English monarchy, both for his dedication and his knowledge, as he is helping to make up for the absences of 5 members of the royal household who are not active with royal agendas. Edward was one of the few members of the royal family to stand up for Prince Harry when he was evicted from his Frogmore home a few years ago, alongside Meghan Markle. Recently, Edward has been the only one to speak out in favor of Prince Harry, applauding his visit to King Charles III when he learned of his cancer. Let's remember that whirlwind 12-hour flight, where the prince was able to be with his father for about 45 minutes that were golden, as the prince himself commented. Recently, several media reported that Prince Edward was seen leaving an important royal event in London in support of a charity organization. In those moments, Edward had the opportunity to share words with some reporters, expressing that the charitable work of the English house should not stop for anything in the world, as they are the engine and the spark that moves the monarchy. When a reporter asked him if he was happy about the possible return of his nephew, Prince Harry, Edward did not hesitate to nod his head in affirmation that this was absolutely true. He was then seen shedding a couple of tears, denoting the happiness and excitement of an uncle to be reunited with his nephew, while his brother, King Charles III, is suffering from a terrible cancer. Notice how this context is delicate, touching, and shocking. Prince Edward skips the protocols to affirm that he supports the coming of Prince Harry and fails to control his feelings, shedding tears in front of the cameras. With red-rimmed eyes, he has shown that his love for the prince is still intact and that he is still his favorite nephew, waiting for him with open arms in England. She also let it be known that there is a lot of concern for her brother, but at the same time a lot of hope, because he is in a head-to-head fight against cancer and they are sure, just like us, that he will beat it. I ask you to tell me here below what you think and what you think about this last-minute move by Prince Edward, welcoming in advance his nephew, Prince Harry, and also confirming that the health of King Charles III is delicate, although with much optimism. Don't forget to like this video, press the red button that says subscribe, and activate the little bell if you haven't done it yet, so you won't miss any detail of everything that is coming up minute by minute in your favorite royal news channel. And now, let's talk about another no less interesting news. On a recent emotional return to Balmoral, Princess Catherine could not hold back tears as she remembered the late Queen Elizabeth. Balmoral, considered the Queen's favorite retreat, is more than a royal residence. It is a symbol of cherished memories and deep family ties. This trip, prompted by an unexpected summons from King Charles, awakened in Catherine a wave of nostalgia and gratitude. Upon setting foot on the historic estate, Catherine was immediately overcome by memories of her first days as a member of the royal family. Balmoral Castle in Scotland, where Queen Elizabeth spent her summer vacations, was widely considered her favorite residence before her passing on September 8, 2022. The Queen, known for her discreet but powerful presence, had a unique way of making Balmoral feel like a sanctuary, a place where the family could gather away from the public eye. Stay tuned for more fascinating and authentic information on our Secrets of the King channel. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest news. And now, let's talk about another equally interesting piece of news. In a memorable moment that captivated audiences around the world, Sophia, Duchess of Edinburgh, broke royal protocol in an emotional show of affection during the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The event took place at one of the most anticipated moments of the Games, when a British athlete secured a coveted gold medal for the United Kingdom on August 5th. At the Stade Quintina Neuf Lions Vadrum, Prince Edward's wife celebrated in the stands after the British track cycling team won gold in the women's team sprint event, simultaneously setting a world record of 45.1186 seconds. In a video shared on X by the royal family's official account, Sophia, 59, raised her arms, cheered, and reached over to embrace the man beside her as the moment unfolded. Known for her elegance and adherence to royal customs, Sophia surprised many when she turned to the man next to her and spontaneously embraced him. This man, likely a friend, fellow supporter, or member of the British Olympic team, shared in the Duchess' excitement. The moment was captured on camera and quickly became a viral sensation, spreading across social networks and the media. The image of a royal breaking protocol to share a moment of collective joy was a refreshing change from the stoic demeanor often expected of the British royal family. Although the hug was a much friendlier and more informal exchange than the greetings and those usually associated with British royals, there are no mandatory codes of behavior when interacting with the royals. Royal protocol generally dictates a reserved and composed public appearance, especially in international settings such as the Olympics, where kings represent not only themselves, but also the nation. The public reaction to this unexpected show of affection was overwhelmingly positive. Many admired the Duchess for her genuine response, seeing it as a moment of shared humanity rather than a breach of protocol. The Duchess of Edinburgh was also spotted sporting a 1 pound to 100 dress at the Olympics, marking Sophia's latest stylistic success. The Duchess made headlines for her fashion sense once again when she stepped out to watch a world record performance by the Great Britain cycling team in Paris the night before. Dressed in a purple floral midi dress by British designer Amorelia Glue for the occasion, Sophia, Duchess of Edinburgh, has long been respected for her dedication to her royal duties and charitable work, balancing these responsibilities with her roles as a mother and wife. This moment at the Paris Olympics added a new dimension to her public persona, highlighting her ability to connect with others on a deeply emotional level. According to royal family protocol, there is no mandatory etiquette, but many people wish to observe traditional forms. For men, this is a bow with the neck, while women take a small curtsy. Others prefer to simply shake hands in the usual way. It was a moment that bridged the gap between royalty and the everyday fan, bringing a sense of warmth and connection to the big event. Sophia's brief break from protocol may have been brief, but it left a lasting impression, capturing the spirit of the Olympics and the essence of what it means to be part of a global community united by sport. It also reflected the changing nature of the royal family's interactions with the public, where authenticity and relatability are increasingly valued alongside tradition and duty. Don't forget to subscribe to our Secrets of the King channel and discuss this exciting news in the comments.